マーメイドありそう。 So we just got back to the hotel, and let me show you what I've been working with all day. About 150 kilometers off-road today with this busted ass leg. Look at that. Wow. We're on our way to another dangerous suspension bridge here in Shikoku, and just like I said before, the views, they aren't getting any less impressive. They just turn a corner, bam, there's a beautiful river view. Turn the corner, bam, there's another suspension bridge. Turn the corner, there's some cliffs. It's awesome. But that's not what I'm talking about today. Today I want to talk about dual sportage. I wish if I had bought this bike first, and if I had known how much fun dual sporting would be, I don't think I would have ever bought a Super Sport. And don't get me wrong, I've had 3 Super Sports. I loved all of them. I still love my CBR 1000, but it's nothing. I mean, it's a second, like, I don't know. Okay, so basically I bought the CBR and I thought this would be a good secondary bike. I've changed my mind. I think this is a good bike, and the CBR is a good secondary bike. It's insane, the cost performance I'm having on this thing. I don't even have to quantify the fun with the cost, because even if the bike was twice as expensive, I'm having a ball on this thing. Dick holes. There's some people rafting in the river over there. Here's the beauty of this bike, of the dual, like, dirt bikes are fun. I've actually, oh, you know what? I've never had a dirt bike, you know, like a purpose-built dirt machine. No plates, no blinkers, you know, only like 70 kilograms. I've never had a bike like that. I'd like to. If I sell the CBR, I'm thinking about buying something like that. But yeah, so we rode this big old trail yesterday. Actually, I didn't know this at the time, but it was Japan's longest trail, which is cool, I guess. And it wasn't really my cup of tea. I prefer more challenging trails to just a big old flat road. But the views were nice, and it was really fun to go with the group. So we went to the hotel. We had a lot of beers and had some yakiniku, and we were like, you know what? What do we want to do tomorrow? And we talked about, do we want to do more trails? And we were like, nah, we're over trails. So like we said, okay, then let's just go regular touring then. Let's just go sightseeing on our bikes. And the best thing is that, like, you have a choice. Like, it's not like this bike is like locked into a category. And the CBR, like, your oh my god, striped lines. You're not limited at all. Like, you can do anything aside from really extreme stuff. Like, this bike will go anywhere and do anything you want it to do. If you want it to be a touring bike, it can be a touring bike. You know, I got stuff strapped in the back. I can put bags on it if I want to bring more stuff. If I want to go touring, yes, it can go. And you know, these roads here, especially in Japan, are so narrow. And that's fun. Like, there are some roads that the CBR is more fun on than the WR, but even with off-road tires, not talking motored out, even with off-road tires, this bike is so nimble and maneuverable that I bet I could spank my CBR on some of these roads. Not distance super sports, they're cool. They have their thing, but they have their purpose. And it makes me sad because I've been thinking about selling the CBR lately, or at least trading it in and buying something else. Not trading it in, selling it and buying a different bike. I'm thinking about KTM 690 Enduro. They're kind of hard to find here though. But yeah, I'm trying to think of it. I'm thinking about selling it or getting rid of it, and it makes me sad because I think about when I bought it. You know, I went back and watched my first video of when I rode it the first time, and it was just pure joy. And it makes me, I'm attached to the bike, even if I don't really want it. I mean, I feel like such a douche because I love the bike, but I'm thinking about making a change, and it makes me sad that it doesn't really do it for me like it did before. And it's not about me getting older or me having a family or anything. I mean, like, I probably do more dangerous stuff on this bike than I ever did on my CBR. Well, I mean, actually I have, because I've got basically a broken leg right now because of this bike. It's not about that. It's just about enjoyment. It'll go on the highway. It'll go up a mountain. It'll carve corners. If you're just getting into motorcycles and you don't know where to start, I say start here. Start with the dual sport. If you have been into motorcycles for a long time and you haven't tried it yet, I say go for it, because I feel like this is a good. I almost feel like, well, I mean, you should ride whatever you can and experience as much as you can, not just with motorcycles, but just in life. Just trying to have as many experiences as possible. But I think the dual sport's a good starting point, and for me, it's, I don't know, I've still got a lot left in my riding career, but it's a good starting point. But I wouldn't even mind finishing here, just buying just getting some more like a higher spec bike, like a KTM or a Husky or something. I don't know if I'm saying anything that hasn't been said already, but I used to be about the super sport life, and you know what? I feel much. If fashion is your thing, and you just care about looking cool, like, I don't think you could beat a super sport. But if you just for like pure uncut joy when you're riding, this is for me in Japan. If I lived in a different place with a different terrain, I'm sure it'd be different. But for me and for the roads that I ride, I don't think you can beat a dual sport. You got the advantage that you can put a different set of wheels on too, and it makes your bike faster in the corners and easier to go longer distances. You see what I'm doing? That guy's on a BMW, I think. I can only tell it from his license plate frame. The guy's on a scooter, I think. And I'm doing what that bike is doing just as well. But I've got so much more capability. Just saying. I'll see you guys at the suspension bridge.ラポはちょっと取れない取ってくれる。怖いよ、もうこんなん持てんよ。もうちょっと問題ハプニング。Oh no. Okay.
Hey, safe. What?